Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Tecurs tablet holder for car headrest. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. Okay, so let's get this open. So here's the clamp. And here's the mount, and here are the instructions. These are the specs, you can read through those. It says compatibility of clamp, devices between 140 to 290 millimeters width and within 15 millimeters thickness. The Amazon description says between 6.1 and 12.9 inches. And then the compatibility of the headrest metal bars is 1.96 to 6.49 inches in diameter within 13 millimeters. That's about ½ inch. So here we can see the parts. We have the sidearm, plastic nut, stopper. So we assemble the two pieces, and I'll go over this. We place it on one of the metal bars and we slide the other. Then we open the sidearm and attach the headrest mount forward. Then we open one side of the clamp and we put our tablet in there. So let's get this assembled. So this has a nut on it. We'll loosen this. Now sometimes you can pop these in here. If not, I'll take the nut all the way off. Okay, so that clipped in. Otherwise you can take this all the way off and just put it all back together. But that'll clip in, and then this will tighten down to cinch it up. And then these slide in here to fit in between the bars on your headrest. And these open up to grip your tablet. So when you're not using it, you can fold those in to make it slimmer. And this tablet holder has a cool feature on it that this slides forward. So you can get the tablet closer to you. And then when you're not using it, you can put those in so you have a slimmer profile. So I am going to demonstrate this in the car, but I have a headrest here I can demonstrate it with on my bench because it might be a little easier to see here. So to connect this, you put it on one side here, and then we'll slide the other side. Now I'm doing this upside down so it's easier to see. We'll slide it in like so, and it clamps between there. Now this is obviously not secure because there's nothing down here, but in your car, you'll have the seat there that can slide down against and make it a little more stable. So then this can be loosened here, and this can be tilted up or down, or to the left or right, and we can tighten that back up when we're at the angle we want. And then we can place our tablet in here. So I've got a couple different options. This is an older Nexus 7. Let me widen that a little bit so I can pull these open. And this has like a rubber material here, and it has this thick rubber on the sides for gripping. So we'll put the one side in, and then the other. And this has kind of a thick rubberized case on it. And you can see here there's a pass-through for your power. So you can plug your power in here and power it while you're using it in the car. Next, this is the, I don't know, it's like a 9.7 inch iPad, I think it is. But this is kind of a standard iPad size. So we can put that in. And that will open up here, and now that's in place. And of course you can charge that there too. So this tablet is probably more akin to some of like the iPad minis and some of the Fire tablets, and this is kind of a more larger tablet size. Now you can mount some phones in this. This is an iPhone 6S, I think it is. So we can put that in there. So this has the case on it, and it is grabbing. I mean, if you forced it, you could slide it out of there, although these aren't super heavy, so there's not a lot of weight behind it. And then of course larger phones would fit in here also. Let me just get a quick measure on this myself. So while it's closed, it's about 5.5 inches, but you'll want that to open up and clamp down on your device. I don't know if I can, let's see if I can measure this open. That can be tricky. So I'm at about 11.5 inches there. I could maybe pull it open. It's just kind of hard to measure like that, but this will open up pretty wide. And then of course this will come out like this. So I just wanted to demonstrate on my bench. Let's head out to my car now so we can see it in an actual car. Okay, so I'm in the back seat of my 2000 Land Cruiser, and I have the mount here, and you can see it's on the headrest, and I pushed it up, and it seems to be staying in the elevated position. It doesn't seem to want to slide down on its own. So I can slide this back all the way and fold these in, and we can see the compact form there. And then I can put a tablet in there. It's a little difficult to do with just one hand, so I'll have to set the camera down. So hopefully you got a glimpse of that. So this is up against the seat now, and I can pull this forward like so. So now it's closer to me. So this puts it at a very nice viewing distance. If a kid is a little bit older, they could even touch the screen so they could do some interactive work with this. So that's really cool. So that's the Tecurs tablet holder for car headrest. I like how easy this is to install and remove. So you can easily move this from car to car. Also, if you're going on vacation, you can easily put this in your rental car. You don't have to bolt it on. Also, you could potentially hide it. You may not want your electronics just sitting out there in the open. So if you're stopping for lunch, you can easily just pull this off and then stow it somewhere out of sight. I like that. And I've used a number of different tablets like this. This is the first one I've seen with this extendability. And that's the full extension right there. Let me actually measure that. So that's about 5 inches from the back, although this doesn't go all the way flush. So that's about 2 1/4 inches. So that's nice, so you can get the tablet closer. Now I know a lot of people will use this for their kids, but as an adult, a lot of times if I want to see something, I need to have it just in the right focal distance. So this would accommodate that easily. And then of course we have these nice clamps here that can move in and out, and it has nice padding on it, so it can stow away small. And this just has a nice sturdy feel to it. It just feels like it's real solid, so it'll do a good job holding your tablet. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.